In the heart of a magical jungle, there lived a beautiful young woman named Alara, known for her creativity. She had always dreamed of designing the most beautiful Halloween mask the world had ever seen. That one evening, in the library, while reading an ancient book about masks, she came across the article about the enchanted Halloween mask. She was amazed to read in the book that the Halloween mask will let its creator to enjoy the real Halloween till midnight. But after 12 o'clock, the magic will be transformed into a curse and it will not free its creator. While reading about the mask, she felt that the mask is talking to her, whispering secrets only she could hear. She was so much into the mask that she dreamt about it. The next day, Alara started making the enchanted mask. She had to go to the deep jungle to bring the water from an old well to prepare the dye for the mask. When she went to the jungle, she met a mysterious but handsome young man who was just observing Alara silently, as if he knew what she is up to. Days turned into nights as Alara researched old scrolls, sketched countless designs, and worked tirelessly with brushes, paints, and jewels. At last, she created it. She was so happy and excited on her creation. When she finally put the mask upon her face, she found herself into a different world. The Halloween world. Alara was so excited. She started walking in curiosity. At last she reached an old mysterious mansion. She stepped inside. A Halloween party was going on. Alara started dancing with other people who were enjoying the party. She kept on dancing and dancing, but she forgot that she had to take off the mask before the clock strikes 12. All of a sudden, she realized that she is tired. She tried to take the mask off from her face, but she was surprised that she was unable to do that. She gasped, struggling, her heart torn between wonder and fear. The mask was alive and it would not let her go. Realizing that she is now stuck in the mask, she started walking into the jungle. She comes across zombies and ghosts who were laughing at her. She gets scared. She kept on walking, shivered, and suddenly green glowing vines burst from the earth. They wrapped around her arms and waist, lifting her high into the air. From the edge of the jungle, a young man appeared. It was the same mysterious man who once met her in the jungle. When they met an old lady who was cooking the Halloween party food, she told them the way to get rid of the mask. They discovered an old, crystal-clear well. Inside, the water reflected not just her face, but her soul. She leaned closer. In the shimmering reflection, she saw herself not trapped, but powerful. The mask pulsed, almost listening to her heart. The truth struck her. The magic wasn't meant to control her. It was waiting for her to claim her inner strength. Only by believing in herself could she shatter its hold with determination. She whispered to the mask, "You do not own me." In that instant, the mask began to break apart, not in shards, but in a dazzling bloom of golden petals. They floated upward like confetti, painting the sky in pinks, purples, and golds. The vines crumbled into rainbow dust, freeing her at last. The young man rushed forward, catching her hand as the jungle erupted in joy, flowers bursting with color, streams glowing with light, and fireflies whirling in celebration. Together, they walked through the reborn jungle, side by side. The mask was gone, but its lesson remained true. Beauty doesn't lie in disguises, but in the courage and creativity within. The magical jungle whispered round them, as if blessing their journey. And so, the story of the enchanted Halloween mask became a legend, a tale of bravery, wonder,
Once upon a time, there were two beautiful sisters named Sarah and Lara. Sarah was beautiful, yet kind and simple, whereas Lara was coquettish, fashionable, and stylish. One night, their mother cooked ladyfinger for dinner. Sarah ate the simple dinner happily, while Lara made bad faces at the food. "I don't like these boring ladyfingers, tomatoes, and potatoes." She went angrily to her room and falls asleep. While she was sleeping, she sees that a sea of talking snake-like ladyfingers are coming after her. She runs in chaos, climbing roofs and buildings. All of a sudden, lots of tomatoes and potatoes also come running after Lara. Lara was scared. Suddenly, she wakes up and cries. Her mother comes to her and comforts her. It was just a nightmare, Lara. Lara tells her mother and sister about the dream. Her mother pacifies her and says, "You should not dislike any food and eat everything, as all these things are important for us, Lara." Once upon a time, in a quiet little cottage nestled deep inside a lush green jungle, there lived a young and beautiful woman named Zara. She lived with her mother, and every day she would sketch, mix, and imagine the colors of a magical world where beauty was natural, pure, and glowing from within. Zara's greatest dream was to create her own organic makeup line, made from herbs, flowers, and glittering drops of magic hidden in nature itself. One bright morning, Zara took a little basket and ventured into the jungle. She wandered from jungle to jungle, picking rare herbs, colorful petals, and sparkling stones that shimmered under the sunlight. But deep within the forest, Zara stumbled upon something unexpected. Sitting under a giant tree was a fat, sad, and tired-looking woman with very dark skin, tangled hair, and weary eyes. She looked lonely and unwanted. "Why do you hide your beauty?" Zara asked softly. The woman sighed. "I am ugly. No one looks at me with kindness." Zara smiled. "You are not ugly. You are only waiting for your light to shine." With her basket of herbs and her little jars of colors, Zara began to work. She washed the woman's face with rose water, blended glittering powders with herbs, and brushed her cheeks with soft glowing colors. Slowly, the woman's tired face lit up. Her eyes sparkled. For the first time, she looked into the mirror of Zara's heart and saw herself as beautiful. But then, something magical happened. The ugly woman transformed into a magnificent fairy, her shimmering wings spreading wide, glowing with golden dust. She was tall, radiant, and powerful, yet her eyes were wet with gratitude. "You saw beauty in me," the fairy said. "Your kindness is your true magic." She gifted Zara a golden magical brush, glowing with enchanted light. "From now on," the fairy declared, "whenever you touch someone's face with this brush, their beauty will shine as bright as their soul." With her herbs, her colors, and now her magical brush, Zara returned home and soon opened her dream salon. It was the most enchanting place anyone had ever seen. Pastel walls painted with flowers, crystal chandeliers twinkling like stars, mirrors shaped like blossoms, and shelves lined with glittering palettes of organic magical makeup. Women from far and wide came to Zara's salon. Zara did more than makeup. She groomed the women, encouraged them, and whispered, "You are already beautiful. I'm only helping you see it." Her salon became a heaven, a magical palace of beauty, kindness, and hope. And so Zara's name was remembered forever, not only for her enchanting looks and magical organic makeup, but for her heart that saw beauty in everyone.